Welcome to my podcast. Today's question: what is the secret to a joy filled life? Alexander the Great is a perfect symbolic figure of an over ambitious nature. Ambition that simply never allows you to rest. Not even for a single moment you are able to rest. There is no chance to introspect, to meditate upon your thoughts, actions, and reactions. When you put yourself in a race, how can you ever think of resting for a while? There is no chance. But it is said that during the days of Alexander the Great, there lived a man called Diogenes. And Alexander the Great was jealous of Diogenes. Diogenes was just a half-naked fakir. He had nothing. He had renounced everything and was searching his own inner world. It is said that when he renounced the world, he started carrying a small begging bowl. But then one day he saw a dog drinking water from a river. He threw away that begging bowl, saying, "If the dog can do without it, then am I worse than the dog?" Then everything was thrown away. He remained naked. Many stories, rumors about Diogenes reached Alexander that this man had something in him. Finally, fascinated, Alexander went to see him, and he could see that the man had something that he had not. He was just lying down. It was a cool winter morning, and the sun was rising. He was lying down by the side of a river, bathing himself in the early sun, naked. Alexander the Great said, "Can I do something for you, sir? I have much, and whatsoever you desire, I will be happy to do it for you." Diogenes laughed and said, "The only thing that you can do is to please stand aside. Don't prevent the sun from coming to me. Nothing else do I need, and remember it, because you seem to be a dangerous man. Never stand between the sun and anybody else. Don't disturb anybody else's life. That's enough. Nothing else do I want from you, because all that I want is within me." And Alexander could feel that the man was true, literally true. He had the solidity, the crystallized being, the vibe of one who had attained inner light, inner realization, inner riches. He could see it. He bowed down and said, "If next time I am to come into the world, I would ask God not to make me Alexander, but Diogenes." Diogenes laughed and said, "There is no need to wait that long. You can become a Diogenes right now. For what are you struggling and conquering people and moving continuously and wearing? For what?" And Alexander said, "First I want to conquer Middle Asia, then India, then the Far East." And Diogenes went on asking, "Then what? Then what? Then what?" Finally Alexander said that once he had conquered the world, he would like to rest. Diogenes looked amused and said, "You look to me almost stupid, because I am resting without conquering the world. You can rest by my side. See, the bank is so big, you can share it. And nobody comes here. You can rest to your heart's desire. Who is preventing you? And I don't see the point of conquering the world first just to rest in the end. You can rest at any moment." In that moment, Alexander must have felt poor. He said, "You are right. I am mad. But now it is difficult for me to come back. I have to conquer. Only then can I truly rest." When he was leaving, Diogenes said, "Remember, nobody can come back unless one is aware. And if you are aware at this moment, the journey stops. And if you are not aware, you will never come back." And Alexander never could go back. He died before he could reach home. Neither was he able to conquer the whole world, nor was he able to experience the bliss and the joy he had seen within Diogenes. He lived a life of an emperor, but a life that was thankless, a life that never allowed him to rest and introspect, a life that was joyless. Life is joyless if ambition takes over. If you want to have joy, curb your ambition, for ambition is the barrier. How to find joy? And the answer is, let your ambition disappear. Ambition is the barrier. Meditate.